Hello, and here's a happy thought. Tomorrow is Friday. I'm John Scott.
Already looking ahead, everybody. I'm Jenna Lee. Also this hour, a federal judge hearing arguments first from the ACLU, then from the Justice Department, both seeking to get Arizona's new immigration law thrown out. The law takes effect 1 week from today. It requires officers to check a person's immigration status while they're enforcing other laws and suspect that the person is in the U.S. illegally. William Lajeunesse live outside the federal courthouse in Phoenix. William, what can we expect from the hearings today?
Well, Jenna, you know, you've got 500,000 illegal immigrants in Arizona who see their fate being determined by what happens in the federal courthouse that you see behind me. You have another 12 million around the nation who will be watching this very closely. This is a case before federal judge Susan Bolton. She is going to be asked by the federal government to put this law on ice temporarily, stop it from taking effect next Thursday. The state is going to argue that, listen, they cannot show irrevocable harm and to let the law go into effect. As you said, the feds will be heard in the afternoon. They'll maintain that they have preeminence in the area of immigration law. The state will say, listen, we didn't enact any new laws. We're simply enforcing ones that are already on the book, making it a state crime to be here illegally. The first case, however, involves the ACLU. They're on behalf of 24 different plaintiffs. One of the things they'll be maintaining is that this law results in racial profiling. Now, I'm joined right now by Sheriff Larry Deaver. He's from Cochise County. Larry, you actually filed a motion in this case saying that what the ACLU and ultimately what the feds are doing interferes with your ability to do your job. What do you mean by that?
Well, that's absolutely correct. I filed a declaration that defines the nature of the problem we're dealing with on the border, the seriousness and the peril of the entire country, in particular Arizona, and the ACLU trying to enjoin us from doing our job. I have a constitutional responsibility to preserve the peace and protect the public safety of the people of the state of Arizona, and them trying to keep us from doing our job it made me angry at first, and then I recognized the forum that they provided us to demonstrate and highlight what our problems really are.
Now, Larry, you're in Cochise County, which is a border county. It sees more illegal immigrants than any other county in the country. You said it's kind of ironic because you feel the federal government has been asking for your help since 9/11.
9/11, every conversation now with the federal government, particularly Department of Homeland Security, is we need to share, we need to empower, we need to partner. So Arizona partners and said, hey, there's a hole in your plan. We're going to help out here in Arizona, and then they turn around in a duplicitous fashion and sue us.
All right, and so let me ask you last thing. What do you think the effect of a TRO or an injunction in this case would be, which is what the feds are asking for, prohibiting you from actually implementing 1070?
Ultimately, the case is going to be heard at the Supreme Court level, no matter what happens. My biggest concern next is the Attorney General of the United States stood up and threatened officers on the street. If they, in the performance of their duties, are accused of racial profiling, he's going to file suit and file action against them. Now, that was an out-and-out threat against officers who have supported this law. So that's going to happen anyway. We'll see when that shoe drops.
Larry, thank you so much. Good luck in your case. Jenna and John, so basically today you're going to have the morning hearing, you have the afternoon hearing. We don't expect a decision or a judgment from the judge today. She'll hear arguments and probably have these guys file motions. But of course, ultimately the question is what happens next. Jenna and John?
All right, William Lajeunesse for us. Thank you so much.